Hello and welcome to Airport CEO. Today's episode, we're going to go through some of the tutorial missions for those of you who may not know what this game is. It is an airport building simulation. So we'll get started with the introduction here. Let's see. Scroll through this. Measurement dashboard shows you passenger approval rating, how many planes you have on the ground, in the air, how many passengers, notifications. Okay, in the economy tab, you've got your balance sheets, you've got fees, loans, procurement panel where you will use to unlock most of your equipment and services, your accepted contracts, your open contracts. Then operations tab, the airport functionality. You can close the airport, change fueling, catering, cleaning, de-icing, all that good stuff. And you can also hire your construction crew. Okay, then our flight planner, once you get so far ahead, you can accept commercial flights, and all your available flights would be listed here, and you just click and drag them over. Okay, tutorial 1. Airports are complex megastructures, so it's best to start with a small airfield in order to learn the basics of airport operation. Remember that you can view the checklist by pressing the check mark next to the close button at any time to make sure you have completed the current steps. Okay, tutorial 1. Sign a contract with a contractor. We'll open up this and go to our economy tab, offered contracts. And since it's the only one we've got here, we'll go ahead and sign it. Okay. And then we'll go back to the operations tab to our construction and deploy all workers. Now we'll sit here and wait for them to arrive. Got a platform for your workers and the construction materials. Okay, there's our first load arriving now. Okay, now time to get your hands dirty. Let's get started with the airport construction. In order to receive the first general aviation flights, the image below is an example of an airport design that is suitable for general aviation operation. Okay, first we need to come down to aircraft infrastructure. Get us an airport runway. You only have one available to start, so we'll place it right up here. Okay, satisfied with that. And now place 2 runway exit and entry points. We'll place one near the end, one near this end. Okay, as soon as the materials arrive, they'll start building that. Okay, drag out a taxi foundation. Okay, come out taxi foundation. Typically, I do go down, do 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. We'll finish that up. Okay, we'll wait for him to build that, and now it's calling for 5 small stands. Okay, you can make them out of grass, asphalt, or concrete. I usually do asphalt because it looks so much nicer. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now we'll speed up time to let them build that. And as soon as I get the runway built, we'll add the connections onto it. Them working away there. Usually takes them a few minutes, so I've sped up time a little bit to let them catch up. As these come online, we go ahead and open them up. Well, we'll allow general aviation for now. till they get done building here. So we can go down to infrastructure again, go to our taxi pass. Okay, start laying them down. So while it's doing that, let's place that traffic controller. Let's do it about midway here. Now, I've never been inside of an airport. I've been outside of one, but I've never been inside of one. So if any of you that's ever been in an airport, see anything I can do to improve, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Okay, these are all coming online. Now we just gotta wait for the foundation. I'm interested how y'all found my channel and what you think of it so far. I'm open to all and any suggestions, so feel free to drop me a line or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram or even on Facebook. And then finish this up before we proceed. So if you do leave a comment, please make sure it's family friendly and kid friendly. I will not tolerate any bad language or fighting in the comments. My channel is intended for families and young kids. I have children of my own, so I'd rather them not see that stuff, so I would not put up with it on my channel. This is taking a long time. Okay. Okay, just about finished enough where I can continue with what we need to do. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now open the runway by left clicking the runway to open its menu. And what you'll do is just click the open button and always upgrade to asphalt to match that. Okay, we've already got all the stands open. Oh, right here. Just a little note here. There we go. So let's turn these things on and we'll be ready for our first flights. Okay, now we'll go back to our operations menu and we'll open the airport and allow general aviation. Now, since it's already dark, it'd be morning before we get our first flight, so I'll fast forward to the morning time. Until you unlock nighttime flying to the procurement panel, you only get flights during the day. Okay, we should have flights rolling at any moment now. Typically start landing around 6 a.m. when it starts getting lighter outside. This game is so beautiful, nighttime or daytime. And it's starting to rain now. Hey, there's our first aviation flight. And if you click on them, you can check where they're from, where they're going to, and how long they're going to be on the ground. As we get further along in the tutorial, they'll need services, which we'll cover that here in just a little bit. So right now we got 2 of 5 flights. There's the third one. This game goes into so much detail, and later on you handle luggage, shops. Pretty neat once you get the hang of it. It takes a little while to master it, but it takes a little while to get used to it. Okay. We got our 5th flight, so let's put down here. Congratulations on your first functional airport. The GA pilots are enjoying your airport, but some are concerned about the lack of aircraft refueling service. Let's get some started with constructing all required structures for basic refueling. Okay, unlock gas fuel service and wait for it to complete. Okay, here's where the experiment panel comes in. As you can see, it's got 2 service cars, some loaders, 2 shuttles. And right now we need to unlock the fuel service. To unlock that, it shows you exactly how much each thing is, how long it takes to deliver, and the requirement for each product. So it's got 2 hours, so we'll just fast forward to it until it gets complete. But in the meantime, we're going to need some service roads for our fuel and our depot section. So I'll go ahead and drag a section out here. I need a security gate to keep all non-airport personnel out. Last thing we need is a car driving on the runway. Okay. Now, since we've got the gas unlocked, place a vehicle depot or service vehicle parking lot. Okay, I want to to spin this thing around. And as you can see, the 2 flashing areas requires a service road. We'll place it right there. And we'll wait for it to be built. Okay, place small fuel depot and wait for all structures. We can go down to, I believe, for infrastructure. Yeah, there we go. And we can place small fueling depot right here on the bend. And we'll speed time up to get those buildings done. You got 2 different things to choose from: the basic vehicle depot or the parking lot. The parking lot only holds, I believe, 9 vehicles, while the vehicle depot holds at least 20. So, as many vehicles you're going to procure, you might as well just go ahead and get the big one. Okay, construct fueling service. Okay. There's a vehicle depot built, and then we'll work on that. Okay. Let's go to great. We're almost ready to offer gas refueling services. All we need to do is purchase a fuel truck and sign a contract with an aviation fuel supplier. Okay, so we will go to the procurement panel again. We'll buy us a truck. Takes about 45 minutes, so we can just fast that. I hate how you put these down. It don't have a connection, but go down to your infrastructure. Got concrete tiles you can place down, makes it a lot nicer. Okay, it looks like our truck's ready. We can click on our fuel depot. We can sign a contract from there. And we've only got one for Nature Fuel, so we'll go ahead and sign it. And then we'll just wait for it to come and fill the fuel up. Fast forward it. As you can see, there's our fuel truck going to the depot. And there's the fuel truck. And they'll play Ring Around the Rosie. Okay, now since we've got fuel, we can go to our operations panel, activate Have Gas Fueling Services, and now refuel 5 general aviation aircraft. The ones that park don't need any fuel, but the ones coming in will need fuel, as you can see by the little icon. We'll speed that up till we get what we need. I love the sound of these planes. Go ahead, beautify the controller a little bit. See if we can get a service level. And then we'll have to go down and put our tile in. To give it a more appealing look. Okay, trying to get dark, so we'll go ahead and fast forward to the next day. Okay, congratulations, you'll now learn the basics of airport operation. You can continue to expand your airfield and earn some more money from servicing GA aircraft. At some point, you might be interested in processing passenger aircraft, also known as commercial flights. When you're ready, click next to continue. Okay. Drag out terminal foundation at least 20 by 15 size. Now, I wonder if we drag this out, if we can lay it out a different way. I'm not a big fan of that big of an airport. So let's do that, and I'm gonna lay it out just like, and we'll get and deconstruct those walls in there. Okay. Let's speed time up so they can start building that. Now we'll place a door to allow people to enter the terminal. Okay, so we'll go down to terminal foundation, doors. We'll do a large door here, and we'll do a large door right about here for the exit. Place at least one bus stop. So I'm going to place a few of them, one by each door on each side. And then we'll put a public road in. That way passengers can get off and on. And we'll take this thing around. We'll put a couple of crosswalks, they can walk across the street. Crosswalk here so they can walk from place to place. Now we'll just wait for this to build. I've noticed if you do not put bus stops near each sidewalk, they'll have a hard time finding their path into and out of the building. And that's the only solution I would come up with that actually works. Pass time a little bit while they work on that. And events during the day. I'll go ahead and hit. Well, it's going to ask us for check-in desk. So let's put them back quite a way so we can build a key to it. Make sure this is the right way. Skip that one. Make it all symmetric. The OCD, I mean, I gotta have everything straight. Okay, put a wall behind them. Okay, and then we'll wall this section off here. And while we're at it, we go ahead and place our boarding desk. Need one for each gate. Move it first. Let's make it here. Secure zone is for places you want everybody to be in and feel safe. So once they pass the checkout point, it should be all secure area. Okay. Get a little here and want to do all of that just yet. Okay, we'll leave that all open for now. And we're going to need to build seats. I think it's 3. That's security's gonna go. Okay, now that the outside is built, we should focus on the inside. Passengers will first enter the terminal where they can check in for their flights. Then they must pass the security checkpoint in order to enter the secure perimeter of the terminal. Once the flight arrives, they will go to the aircraft boarding desk. Passengers arriving at the airport must pass security exit where they can leave the terminal and claim any bags. Okay. So our security tab. Start off with small ones. We'll place one there, one there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place one right here. We'll use that one just for staff only, so our staff don't have to wait to get to their positions. Okay. Our terminal, we'll go ahead and wall this section off, just to make sure they don't squeeze by. And if you click on one of these, you see it. You can choose who you want to let through, passengers or staff. And these two are going to be passenger only. And once I get this one built, we'll put it as staff only. There we go. Okay, this isn't necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and build a queue for these. Don't necessarily need to have a queue, but it just makes it look a little more hot. Okay, how far do we want to go? I think we'll go about right there could be fine. Do the other one the same way, except we'll go there because it will make me feel a lot better. Okay. Now place a security exit. Security exits. Place it down here. Okay, security exit inside a secure zone. So we'll place it right there. Go ahead and put some walls around it. Keep one from bypassing that because they will just walk right around it. And I'll go ahead and secure this zone over here. Okay, now place boarding desks near each stand adjacent to the terminal building and wait for them to build. Okay, so we're going to need 5 of them, and we'll just start off with small ones. There's no need for big. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to go ahead and build another one for later on. And of course, passengers can't get outside without a door, so we'll put some doors on it. The problem I have is when they get off the flights, they want to stand around all the time, and they will not come back inside and moan and complain that they can't find their way. So probably what I'll do is I'll take that wall. Walks, my bad. Okay, we'll just drag this out here, and I'll make that a secure area as well, and that might solve the problem, I hope. Okay, now we'll connect each desk to the aircraft. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we'll click on the pins, accept commercial flights. So now we'll start making some money for them. Okay, got a box going on there. Okay, now that we have basic passenger flow configured and soon the terminal will be buzzing with life, before that, let's take care of your future staff. We got a staff. Okay. We'll put staff room. We'll extend this. And we'll put the staff room right here. Right there. Now we'll need a door for everybody to walk through. Okay, and we will label this. You got staff zone and you got staff room. Staff room is where everybody relaxes when they don't do nothing. Staff zone is where you only want employees, not passengers. Okay, and if you click on it, you can pick who you want allowed in it. I always take contractors off because they hang in there all the time. Okay, place a few office desks and any type of seating in the staff. Okay, we'll go to staff, office desk. We'll put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We'll come down to seating. We'll just do a basic chairs. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, and we're good. Let's wait for that to do one. Okay. And let's do what this board looks on. Okay. First impressions are everything. Let's start off with some fancy floors as soon as you walk in. Okay. Where are you guys? And note, the construction guys will work on the first thing you assign, so try not to do too much at one time or they will not get anything done. Looks like a bunch of ants carrying food. Okay, gonna finish this tutorial, then we'll call it a video, and then in the next video we'll do probably 2 more, as they're pretty lengthy. I don't want to bore you all to death in one sitting. Then my goal, after we complete the tutorial and get used to everything, we'll start our own airport and go from there. See how bad we can screw it up. Go ahead and until morning. Let's speed. Okay, now that we got the staff room done, we can continue beautify the terminal with some nice plants. Okay, and the decorations, the plants, and I usually put large right behind the desk, and that'll satisfy the assignment there. Okay, what we got next? Okay, the new staff room looks really nice, but it seems empty. Let's hire some friendly staff for your airport so that they will be ready once the first passengers arrive. Okay, hire 4 passenger service agents. Yes, we'll go to applicants, passenger service agents, and we'll hire 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we need to hire 4 officers. We'll go with you, and we'll go with Daniel. Okay. Ramp agents. Okay, your ramp agents take care of your turnaround flights such as baggage, catering, fueling services. Okay. So we got our 4 ramp agents there. And wait for your staff to arrive by public transportation. Okay. You see some of them starting there. You click on them, it gives you detail, which that's me, CEO. And then here arrives somebody. Got an officer, ramp agent, server, staff, workers. Okay, let's fast a little bit. Okay, now we'll go and allow our ramp agents to work with the turnaround service. Okay, now we're finally ready to accept the first commercial flights and greet some passengers. First off, we need to sign a master contract with an airline. Then the airline will offer flights that we can be scheduling in Flight Planner. Okay, so go to the economy tab, offers contracts. Which one do we want to choose? Let's go with Fly Opinion. I like Opinion. Okay. Yeah, it says open Flight Planner and click on the airline to see offered flight. Drag them into the planner to schedule it. Yeah, I'll fast forward just a hair here because there's never any right off the bat. Okay, now let's open up the flight planner, and as you can see, number of flights is 0, so there's no flights yet. So we'll work on beautifying this place a little bit until there's some there. So let's get some seating for these guys when the plane comes in, so they don't have to stand up because they will get cranked. We'll at least get our construction guys something to do. Now that our extensions are done, let's check the flight planner. And still no flights. Okay. So let's continue some more, shall we? Get some carpet in the staff room. Make it look good. And one thing I will go ahead and do is I will place a bathroom down. Let's see, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. middle. Then we'll go to our bathroom tab, mark it as bathroom, bathroom. Then we will put in the women's bathroom, I'll put all stalls. Then we'll put a few regular stalls. And we will place doors so our construction workers who lock themselves in can get out. Then we'll go ahead and place a few urinals for the guys. And put some sinks in. Hopefully they'll wash their hands. Okay, and at least one hand dryer. Okay. We'll wait for them to do that. Go back to the flight planner. Still no flights available. Okay. Okay, now we got a price. Okay, we got 3 flights available. We'll go to Saturday. And we'll put them about 11 o'clock starting out. Okay, now sit back and wait for the scheduled flight and passengers to arrive and deport. You can view more details on your flights in the flight manager. Now, might skip this area until we get our first flight because it will take a little while. Because it's set for tomorrow afternoon. So while we're doing that, I'll finish these bathrooms up, get them open and assigned, and then hopefully when we come back, we'll have our first flight pulling. Okay, now it's the next day. In a few hours, we should have our first flight. And as you can see, I've added a few more flights along the way, and we've got a couple more. So I usually try to leave about an hour, hour and a half between them to keep in case they are delayed. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have a busy day starting around 11 a.m. I'll go ahead and get us some queues going here. And straight queues should be perfectly fine for now. And this one don't really need a queue, but I've got another flight ready. Okay, let's advance time a little bit, and our passengers should be arriving any moment. There's one now. And as you can see, each one has country of origin, birthday, sex, height, weight, and their needs. Like this one, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm glad I built it already. Okay. As it gets closer, looks like it opens up at 9 a.m. So we should see some service desk agents coming. And there they are. And they are coming through the front door. Perfect. And they'll start checking people in. Wrote down that. Okay, anyway. As you can see, our passengers checking in, going through security, and should be going to gate 1, I believe, for their flight. And flight's not until 1:03, so they're way early for their flight. At least they've got benches they can come and sit down on. Yeah, they're tired, so those benches should help them out some. Okay, and we've got a lot of them here. And what time is your flight, sir? Haven't checked in. Okay. So we'll speed up a little bit to our first flight at 11 a.m. And our service desk agent should come over here and check them in. And that's what I like seeing, money. Money walking through the door. Okay. Let's dismiss all these planes. And I'm going to cancel general aviation because it'll be in the way of all of our commercial. So cancel general aviation. Okay. And just to be on the safe side, we will not take general aviation anymore. So hopefully that will get rid of those flights and we'll get ready for our commercial flights. Commercial flights is where the money's at. Because you get passengers that get off the plane and you get passengers that get on the plane. That's not. There we go. As you see, there's our first commercial flight. Bluegrass International to Glendale, Fokker Field, Glendale, Arizona. Needs turnaround service, baggage, and fuel. But we don't have the baggage yet, so they're just going to have to deal with it. Okay. As you see people disembarking from the aircraft, hopefully they'll make their way in and out of the security gate open. That's the problem I have with this game, is they will not leave the building after they disembark their flight. And looks like they're just going to stand around. Oh, they went outside finally. As you see, everyone's queuing up for their flight. 2 p.m. economy flight to Glendale. Now boarding. Good deal. And passengers getting on. In the meantime, we got a few more plots to add. Yeah, I'll go ahead and add them on the next day. So, about 6 a.m. confirmed, and about 6:25. Okay. Okay, turning around another 5 commercial flights. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit because it's gonna take just a minute. How many flights we got left? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got enough to fill that need. And I'm so happy to see they're leaving the security checkpoint, not hanging around. Probably have to add more bus stops down the road because there's not enough to come up and drop them off. Right now we've got a functional airport, so I'm happy with it. Okay. There's another plane rolling in. Okay. How many more do we need? While I'm waiting, let's go ahead and schedule some more flights for tomorrow morning. Let's get this one going right here. Okay, there we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut this video right here. In the next video, we'll do the next 1 or 2 tutorials, depending on the length of them. My name is Billy from Big Dog Gaming. I appreciate you dropping by. If you liked the video, please leave a comment or subscribe. If you got any tips and tricks on ways to improve the airport, please drop me a line and let me know, and I will surely look at them. See you next time.